right now. Mario, what do I get for 10 gifted? You get recognition. You need 40 more for something actual, like, worth of, like, content or something. I don't know. 1 day of VIP? No, he just gets acknowledgement. Like, oh, thanks for the 10 gifted. Diesel said the Genshin date was good, and he might do that for me. I don't play Genshin. What the freak does VIP do? You get to spam everything. You get to spam. By the way, did you see the sack scene on the uncensored version? No. And actually, I'm going to need you to not say anything, Huntsman, because I know you spoil everything. So don't even mention this game at all. Talk about anything else but this game. I don't even care if it's R18 related. I don't ever touch it. I've never touched Genshin. I touched Genshin when it first came out. I liked it because it was open world. I was like, damn, this is cool. I play as anime characters in an open world game. That's dope. But then I hated it because it just felt repetitive and I couldn't skip. I tried and stopped. Not worth it. Not worth the pick up. Gatekeeping VIP. Well, guess what? I'm gonna be as stingy as the party, Chris. If you, I'll help you. I'll help you. You know what? I'll put in a good notice. Not that I matter or anything in that chat, but I'll put in a good word for you. It's probably just gonna get overlooked anyways. I got VIP for having aura. That is true. Don't ever touch Genshin. Wouldn't try it. Good. I played it for like 5 minutes, dropped it, picked it back up for a few hours, then dropped it again. I think I only have like a total of like 3 hours in Genshin, to be honest. Me talking about like I play it, but I really don't. Is the game audio playing? Okay, it is. Let me lower it. Damn, why are you becoming so goated? I'm telling you, man, I got aura. I got hella aura. But you just people just don't think I do. AKA Nova and Tommy. I probably have like 1 to 2 max hours. Yeah, no, anything more than that is a criminal. I did tour with my wife with locations in the game. Said the lore and the symbols smooth criminal by making it about her. It's like this moon, it's beautiful tonight, which means I love you. By the way, yeah, I know that. I'm a weeb. It reminds me of you. I think that's how she felt for me. I don't know. No, I don't know. Don't make his ego go up. Tommy, you're just jealous. You're just jealous. OMG, yuck, who, me? Or Huntsman? See, me and this guy are best buds. Jealous? Boy, I have more aura than you. Nah, but sometimes I have like a different type of aura. Jealous in real time, saying. I have a different type of aura that you just simply don't have. Mario, you're jealous of Tommy's aura. No. Some days I have more aura. I'm not saying all the time. Yeah, the green type. All right, let's run a ban real quick. Yeah, that green aura. All right, someone's getting demoted. At least someone likes me. All right, someone else is getting banned. What's this game? It's a visual novel. It's too much to explain. I want to say I have like, I wouldn't even be surprised. 10 plus aura, or 10 plus aura. God dang it, 10 plus hours. More like brown aura. Okay, all right. Chill, dog. Chill. What stays in that chat? What happens in that chat stays in that chat. Here, we act like nothing. We don't know each other. Although we do, but we don't. All right? It's crazy seeing familiar names in here. But let's chill for a minute, all right? I'm trying to gatekeep. Not that they would stay. Tommy wouldn't be. No, I'm not even gonna try to make it sound like nobody else will appear there. I'm gatekeeping. Anybody else can link. I don't care. I'm still acting the same. Oh, okay, I didn't know we were role playing. Sure, we can call it that. We can call it role playing. We're both you, Ego, and I are role playing. I could have sworn there was somebody else. Oh, and Static Doodle, but he got banned, so he's never appearing there ever again. Are replacing our vocabulary with aura. Well, you forgot to add a we in there, and then a question mark. So that's more of a not, well-structured sentence. Damn, dude, the gears in my brain were actually spinning so fast that I heard one of them like fall off. A game of going through multiple alternate realities. Huntsman, what did I say about talking about this game? You're not allowed to talk about this game. And I don't think I'll ever. So last time we were Shakespeare. Now we are a professor banging our student. We got a teacher-student relationship here. But we're in college, so we're fine. Kind of. I don't know. We did something not cool. If I gift a popular VTuber 1K, which you don't even know why this is hypothetical, do you think they would ever acknowledge me or even acknowledge me? No. They'll probably say they'll probably be like, "Oh, thanks, Alejandro," and then just that's it. Freeze for ne. Did we forget what we were gonna write halfway? By any chance? Yeah, we did. All right. Spent the last night in a place where the person died and broke up with the person I lived with the quarter of the century in the morning after. I read that so wrong. And then I came here to give a lecture I don't even give a crap about. The hell am I even doing here? Yeah. So this guy, Jay, are you here, buddy? This is your favorite case, right? Don't know who am I here for? Who even wants me to be here? My mind is a complete mess, but I can still keep writing and spelling the usual emotionless lecture like clockwork. When do you think, Jay? When do you think I'll get emotionally invested into a character in this case? If I keep going through the motions, perhaps I'll end up not feeling anything. And there's Rin. Oh, so kawaii desu. She is so kawaii desu. Should this be the thumbnail? I don't think so. We'll keep going. I give the students a task, sit down and turn my gaze to Rin. He has a crush. Ew. As usual, she's looking out the window. Her expression seems infertile. I don't even know how to say that word actually. And lifeless like a statue. Stare at her for a while. I know this is not her place. No, Huntsman, don't even start, bro. Don't even start. And chances that she knows my place isn't here either. Yeah, our legs still carry us both here. Why are they even doing this in the first place? We hold our breath together in the classroom, telling no one about how we met in her house yesterday. It's like we're holding a huge secret. Yeah, no, definitely y'all are. It's a student-teacher relationship. Infiltrating this normal world while we live in a hidden one. Follow her gaze out the window. What is she looking at right now? If possible, I don't want to see a limp, pathetic thing I become in this clash reflected in her eyes. That's fine. Our guy's the lowest of the low, to be honest. I don't really like her character all that much in this one. Unless there's like some redemption, but I can't vibe with him. Then we're done with the lectures for the morning. I head straight to the smoking area. I don't feel like having lunch today. Just stare at the smoke rising from my cigarette. Watanabe. See, he's the guy that actually carries the story. I don't know what he's based off of, though. Like, his character model. He's like an OG character in this case. He's looking down at me, a tense smile marking his face. Does anyone listen to Malcolm Todd in chat? Nobody knows of Malcolm Todd. You've said that name, but I still don't know who that guy is. Hello, Mario. New chatter here. What's good? What up, Chris? How's it going, dog? Are we role-playing? Who's Malcolm? I do. Nova, you're only saying that because it's Tomy saying it, and I disagree. I don't listen to him, but I've heard of him. Yeah, because I've talked about it, because Tomy talked about it. I've listened to like 1 or 2 songs. Watanabe's voices lowers to a... What genre is it, Tomy? Sure. Spill the beans. What's up? That's supposed to mean like a soap opera. Guess I could choose a bad. Guess I chose a bad time for it because I'm tired as hell. My one friend is a huge fan. All right, man. Let's cut the crap. What friends are we talking about? You're my mod. Tommy, you cannot be talking about Malcolm Todd this, Malcolm Todd that, and you don't even know the freaking genre that he sings. Alternate R&B and indie pop. Yeah, I don't listen to that music. I listen to a lot of like rock and metal. Forced mod. Shut up, bro. It's not forced. It wasn't even forced. God damn. Good question. Actually, it might have been. I think we pushed it on you. We sacrificed somebody to give it to you, I think it was. Or I think it was voted in. Crap. Tex? We sacrificed Tex, right? It was you. Dude, my elbow be hurting on my desk. So uncomfy. Guys, I'm gonna set up like a wish list or like an Amazon cart thingy on stream. And the first thing that I'm gonna put on there is a mouse pad, but with the mouse pad that has boobs on it. And you gotta give me like an anime waifu. That way I can rest my elbow on my desk. Do you listen to System of a Down or whatever it's called? Yes. System of a Down is like early 2000s metal, but not even like rock. Or not even metal in this day and age. But it's good. I like it. I'll get it for you, Mario. Shut up, Alejandro. You're the last person I want it. I feel like you'll give me like some freaking femboy instead of an actual anime waifu with breastises. And it'll be like a butt mouse pad. And I'll be pissed if that ever happens. Spend the rest of our time in silence and before a long lunch break is over. Sounds like what happened to a certain someone. Wait, what? In a certain person's stream, then I was removed because I was never there. Who are we talking about? Anime fanboy, perchance? That's the last thing that I want. The way my smile disappeared. Did someone summon me? I just came back. I don't think so, unless you heard the word femboy and you came to it. Then yes. No. Are we talking about Klausa? Klausy Wowsy? I'm still so upset that guy got the freaking check mark on here. Oh, that grinds my gears. Dude has yet to stream for how many months? Like, dude came back 3 months ago, and it was only one stream. His camera died, and that was it. Maybe Huntsman is a fanboy. I think he is. But there's nothing... Had to hold my lie back. I almost said that there's nothing wrong with it. Got the check mark and left again. Literally, watch. I give it 3 weeks before he actually starts stream. And in those 3 weeks, after those 3 weeks, he's probably going to stream. He's going to claim to stream 3 to 4 days a week. He's going to stream that week fully. Maybe a week after fully. And then 1 day that last week. And that's it. He's going to dip again. No less than 3 months. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. Because you really don't gain anything from partner, I'm pretty sure. Like you don't get like a normal like salary, like a paycheck, or you don't get paid hourly for streaming. It's still the same thing as if you were streaming with no whatever, you know? All right, let me leave. Nah, bro, keep chatting. You gotta get your channel points up. Dude, at this rate, Tommy, you know how many times you have to join in stream and pop up for 5 minutes max to get to where you want to? It's probably gonna take 3 years. So might as well lock in, let Diesel freaking play, I don't know, Candy Crush on his phone. You get more from bits and gifts. Yeah. But the thing is, that's like a unreliable source of income from streaming or content overall. Like my aim, like overall, and this is why I'm doing so many other stuff besides just streaming, is trying to branch out to where I'm able to get, like, I don't know, like maybe a sponsorship or something. Which I have my email set up, and I got one email from, I forgot what it's called, JP Fans, and I wanted to do videos for that, so I could do like, get my commissions off of it or whatever. And it's like no, he's not sponsoring me. It's like if I make a video on it, certain amount of minutes I get paid for it, certain amount of views I get paid for it. Every single time a person uses my code, I get paid for it. And then I think I have to do it. But the thing is, I don't even think that's a good way to go, because everything's expensive, bro. JP Fans get no. That sounds bad. Hold on. Chill. Factor Meals sponsorship soon. JP Fans is like buying anime merch. You can get figurines. You can even get body pillows. Look at that. Let me look at that real quick. They're kind of poor quality. That is wild. That's an Ilia life-size body pillow. That's crazy. Let's okay. Can we get like a normal waifu, please? Someone that's probably, I don't know, like 23 and above, please. These ones are kind of peak though, I ain't even lie. It's okay, but I hear the shipping costs absurd. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like I've seen other creators talk about it, but they're always like, what about the shipping? What about the taxes or whatever? And everything like that. I'm like, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Glad I didn't talk about it. Because I know if I were to make a video and sign up with it, I would get some of that stuff like for a little bit more than half off. I'm assuming. I'm saying that because and throwing quotes in there. I wouldn't have to pay as much or a lot if I were to do a video for them, but everybody else would have to pay more, despite getting the code, despite getting the whatever % off of if I make videos on it. So I just never thought of doing it. I don't want to consider doing it. What romance anime have you seen? Have you seen the Ice Guy and his cool female colleague? Are you talking about me? Or are you talking about Chroma? That one's a good one. Nova, that's a good recommendation. Rin Hatsuna, okay, hello, hi, I'm leaving the room. Okay, I'm heading home to the studio again. Okay, she answers. I'm a little surprised by the swiftness of her response. Damn, she's dry. Who's a dry texter here? Raise your hand. Yeah, what's the anime called? Ice Guy. Yeah, that one's a good one. I was often alone until it was time to go to bed. Caught? I'm a dry texter, man. I'm sorry. Didn't even read what I said. What did you say? Sorry. Yo, just got dropped by 2 people. We tried saving the friendship with OMG. I can't do this. So that's why you wanted to leave. So you were balancing the drama of your so-called friends that you just dropped and my stream, and you were actually going to drop my stream. Yes, because I was getting spammed. Okay. Have you heard of just sitting in the chat while having me in the top left corner of your screen? Now I have an ad. That's all your fault. Don't even pin that on me. Can't even be a dry texter if I don't get texted to begin with. My bad. My bad, dog. You're lonely. You can message me if you want. But I'm a dry texter, so I'll probably get back to you in like 7, 8 business months. Though the relationship between us was already cold and dead. But I have done nothing but think about our marriage today. Or maybe just pretending to think about it. My thoughts feel scattered and blurry. My encounter with my wife. The encounter with Rin. My rekindled urge to create. Coming face to face with Shuho's death. My mind just keeps circling around the same thoughts. Before I know it, already in front of the freaking... Never mind, bro. Never mind. In the end, I just ignore the people. For real. Sounds about right. I take a deep breath. The stagnant air fills my lungs. I'm gonna be either waiting for 4 hours or 4 days for Mario to text you back. Yeah. I feel like I've adapted to the space. I'm at ease here. I feel like I can be myself. You know what's crazy? After the whole NTR situation, before the whole NTR situation, I used to be responding like quick. That did something to me. Out of all the ASMR streamers that are streaming, right now I'd rather watch you and you still no like me. Alejandro, are you promoting other streamers right now? Let's run a quick little timeout on Alejandro real quick, please. Want a cookie for that or something? No. No, I'm joking, bro. Mario's the most fun I've watched as my first streamer, dude. I appreciate that, Huntsman. Mwah. That was to your Genshin character that is above the years of 21. Not directed at you. Pick it up, plug it in, turn on the light. Wormlight immediately breathes life into the room. He really is a hater? No. I don't hate Alejandro, guys. I don't hate Alejandro. I don't hate him that much. Shout out Arleco or Archino. Nefer is cool, and Llama. I forgot who that one is. Place both my hands on the desk. Can't help but laugh to myself. Acting like some earnest literature student visiting a museum with a verb. See, I don't know. I'm having struggle like actually liking what's going on here. Freak you. Wow. And you know what I was about to say, Alejandro? I was about to say, just kidding. I was literally about to say, you know what? I'm just kidding, Alejandro. My bad. I was just kidding. I freaking love you, man. But now you just said frick me. No, frick you. I was just testing your loyalty. That's a damn lie. Now you're accusing me of being a liar? Wow. That's fine. That is fine. That's cool. That's cool. You know what? I'm gonna be the bigger man here. I'm not even gonna say anything afterwards. Don't tell us that. I love this case because it's depressing. The Shakespeare one was depressing. Why is Mario acting like a jealous girlfriend? I am not acting like a jealous girlfriend. You def are the bigger man? Yeah. In terms of my muscles. Because I'm freaking jacked. Laptop is connected and charged. And after thinking over for a moment, I turn it on. The screen lights up. Within seconds, I'm blocked. Stop, dude. I just saw a purple username type. I don't want to read it. Of course, even I set the password for my laptop. I turn off the laptop. Sure, buddy. Def not by tons. Shut up. I am the bigger man. Yeah, big, fat, round, greasy. I'm sorry. Alejandro, you know what, man? Let's shake on it. Fake. I'm sorry. Let's shake on. Let's. Oh shoot! I don't know what. Here, let's shake. God damn it! Why, Alejandro? I swear I'm not doing this on purpose, bro. I'm literally trying to shake on it, but for some reason, bro. Come on. Let's just. God, fuck. Why does this happen? I tried, man. I tried. I try to settle things, but for some reason, things just aren't working, you know? How about I verbally say it to you? Alejandro, I think it's time that we... And now it's muting me. As I was going to say, I think it's time that we squat... Don't know why this is happening, dude. Oh my god. I don't think we're just meant to squash this beef, man. Are you still here, Alejandro? Summing. I tried my best. I tried my best, and unfortunately, my best just wasn't enough. I tried. I'm going to continue playing my game, though. Leaning back over my soldier, I reached for one of the many notebooks stacked nearby. I recall the page spread that Red showed me yesterday. It was all full of hateful writing, just like the last. Squinting in the dim light, I opened the book. Neat and proper handwriting fits the quarter-inch space between the lines. A diary. Everything wrong, every single thing. Slowly but surely, my reality loses life. I don't even know what the last word said. First, it was the heat. The heat in my mind slowly died out. Rivals, lovers, arc win. I don't know about that, man. I'm doomed romance. If we're who are we talking about? Are we talking about the visual novel? Because these guys aren't mean or rivals. All I can do is watch as my heart slowly dies. The next thing that went out was sound. We're not talking about me, are we? Nah. Thanks. Q. A lifeless shell of a world without warmth, sound, and color. Okay. But that was it. That's just false. That's false. That's false advertisement. What is this? If I could see my face right now, I'm sure my eyes would be glimmering. Cover the smell forming at the corners of my mouth. Does he actually like the fact that he has a crappy life? It's the same? Who would have thought that here in this place I would find a soul I sympathize with from the bottom of my heart? Only into 2D women because the 3D women make fun of me. Damn voids. You gotta hit the gym, man. You gotta work out. You gotta get in shape. Because I know right now you're probably watching me on your phone like this with a bag of Doritos laying on your belly. You gotta lock in, man. And I know, and don't think of it's for the 3D women. Think of it for the 2D women. You know, your waifus aren't gonna want some greasy fingered, which I'm not. That's a lie. Sure. The despair and hopelessness that keep you paralyzed. Okay, pal, are you just spying on me or something? My bad, bro. My bad. My bad. If I cross the line, I'm sorry. We can squash the beef. You know what? Mwah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Not you, Alejandro. It was here all along. Person just like me. Would have thought. Who would he have been able to truly understand me? No. I could have understood him as well. No. I feel like targeting me. Nah, I'm not targeting you, bro. Noah, can you send me that one mommy ASMR vid again? Do not save it for yourself. Whoops, gotta go. Wanted to stick around until the end of the stream, but something came up. Now you're good, Jay. I got sidetracked a lot. Gotta listen to that in the gym. You gotta listen to it while I go to sleep, bruh. You gotta listen to it while I go to sleep. Just turn the pages to the days. It's the first time since junior high that I've been this entranced over words that have been typed or printed onto paper. Forget myself entirely. I kept reading his diary. Well, it shows daily life. Sometimes laughing at something I'm living with him. Sometimes frustrated by the shallow people around him. Feels like I'm working together with him as a fellow writer. I can feel the true Shuho coming through this in this writing, or rather, it's precisely because he's not trying to write anything that is being emerges from these pages. When I close the notebook and stare at the cover for a moment, my phone vibrates in my pocket. How long have I been in here for? Message from Rin. I to my father's studio. A short, to the point question. About to leave. She reads that fast. Damn. Message indicates that she. Yeah, I already know that. I wait for a reply. Would you like to have a dinner to get? Oh, we're gonna get. Oh, we're risen up right now. Oh, damn. Start the message for a moment. I think for longer than the time. I think I know how this is gonna end. It has to do with Rin leaving. I know that, but it has to be like a build up because last time was Sumomo had to leave. Olivia and William split. Olivia has to leave across the seas. This one, Rin is probably gonna go to the States, I'm assuming, while our character becomes a better novelist. I'm just trying to think of the tragedy part. I don't know where that's coming. Garrett won't harm or do any. Yeah, no, I think we should be fine. Last thing that I know is it has to involve this guy's wife. Play with okay, then still on the phone back into my pocket. There are more Shuho's diaries piled up. Damn, we're kind of a creep if we're just reading people's diaries, no? After thinking it over, I decided I shouldn't take anything that's inside. Yeah, just leave it here, bro. It's fine. There she is, a butte. I'll put that as I didn't mean a clip. Oops. I'll put that as my thumbnail for now. I don't think we're gonna have a cinematic shot in the next 30 minutes or so, so we'll just leave it at that. Where is it? There's Rin. Then saved. Perfect. Discipline. I have all the discipline in the world. I have not wanked it in like 4 days. It's crazy work. When I get off the elevator and step outside, I see Rin waiting for me by the entrance. It's been 5 minutes since she sent the last message. I hurry over to her. Noticing me, she bows and greets. Damn, she kind of stalker low key. She just messaged me out for dinner, ? And she's already here. It's like she waited outside before I even replied. That's kind of stalky, but I'm into that. You know, saves me the trouble having to like knock on the door and stuff like that. Never gonna happen though. Was I? Yeah, I'm fine. I slept for a while. Sitting on the floor, actually. She could be like, you could have slept in my apartment with me. She's probably gonna do that. She's probably gonna encourage it. She's gonna ask like if you want to go to my house. I mean, there's no reason for us to go to our house here. just do that. Okay. Okay. We're on the bus stop together. Okay. Did I just see a familiar face? No, that wasn't here. Takes me to the cafe. Place looks pretty snazzy. Most of the tables are filled with younger people. Oh, about that OG talk? What's up? OMG? NTE is going to be an anime expo? Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. That's pretty dope. I want to go. I want to go to LA. I don't want to go to LA. I wish it was in Texas, man. After the person talking, our order leaves. Rin stares at me like she has something to say. Yeah? Is that all we do eat? Am I OG since I joined when you were still Roblox streams? I don't know. Thoughts on the anime feet juice? I'll do you one better. I'll do you one better. Goth Girl, Spit is now a real energy drink that you can actually buy thanks to Echelon. Real Spit was only used for testing purposes only, and the citrus flavored drink has already sold out. If she is the one doing it, I'm all for it. But I know goddamn well that it is probably just some freaking some homeless dude spitting in cans, and they give them $5 each can or something. Just don't reuse the same homeless person. But if it's her, then yeah, Mario is making me depressed. Why is that? What did I do? But that'd be pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Huh, that's crazy. Yeah. Are they even on sale? What are they called? You say I ain't OG? I don't know, man. Or factory workers spitting in the cans. It's probably gotta be easy money though. Just imagine like the cans just online, like going down the conveyor belt, the little belts, and then you just But it has to be fake, right? Because I don't see it anywhere. Oh, there it is. Gothic Girl Spit. Literally right there. 35 yen? Wait, how many? For how much? Limited collab with the white phosphor? There's no monster outside your window. It's a Goth Girl. Stay in the know. No sugars, no artificial flavors or colors. $35 for a one can is crazy. Energy, 200 milligrams of caffeine. That's cool. I that's usually what I drink. The can looks cool. Yeah, the can looks awesome. Like honestly, I would honestly just like wash the can. Like I would chug it. No, I wouldn't chug it. I'll take my time drinking it, and then I'll clean the inside of it, wash it, dry it, make sure it's not sticky in there, so I can preserve it for the rest of my life. Because it looks pretty cool. It reminds me of like a darker haired version of that one girl from Death Note. I forgot her name. Misa. Yeah. Start with the M. I think, yeah. Savor every sip for sure. Now, honestly, it'll probably the like after drinking this, the static feeling is probably going to feel throughout your entire body. It can't be that healthy. I know it can't be that healthy. I doubt it is. There's curry, and if there's curry on offer, then that's what I'll go for, I guess. No. But if it ever, you know what? Should I? Nah. Should I? Nah. But I. Like I'm on the fence, right? Do I want to be in the know? Do I want it to email me once it comes back? But would I be too down bad if I actually pay $35 for a can? Yes. Yes. What? Would it make me like? Yes, it'll make me look down bad, or yes, I should buy it. Only Watanabe, you know, from social studies. Watanabe, yes, down bad. All right, if Alejandro's saying that, I probably shouldn't buy it. That's probably too much. Probably not worth it. I'll just keep drinking my Miku energy G Fuel. Not sponsored, by the way, obviously, because I'm very tiny and more than one aspect, but Miku. So it's pretty good. That Miku Expo changed my life. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The only one I would call a friend. Yeah, Watanabe is the only guy that we talked to. Am I maybe bothering? I wouldn't consider Ren a friend yet, because I know she has an ulterior motive for us. Bruh, I'm gonna be honest with you, Rin. I did something down bad to my wife. We're not even together anymore. Let's just sleep together, please. Don't worry, I always have dinner alone. Is he ever gonna mention that he has a wife or an ex-wife? Never watched Fillion, but what the freak happened to her? Say that I had that same concern too. I never watched her as well. Every now and then she'll pop up on my For You page and I like watch the videos all the way through. Then never watched a stream, never caught a stream, never watched a video of hers. But literally I don't know why, but I felt some sort of concern ever since people were going crazy that she wiped everything off. No Twitch, no YouTube, no nothing. No socials. Here often. Shakes your head. Low-key, I'm Fillion though. That was my account. I had to delete it. Things got too controversial, too busy. My manager was Buns. So it's long story and we don't even know most of it. Well, yeah, because I'm part of it. Okay, I'm Fillion. Mario, do a backflip. Yeah, I got you. Hold on. All right, I did it. I have noise cancellation on my microphone, so you probably didn't hear a lot of that noise. Oh, did my camera turn off? Huh. Never really watched VTubers because for me, I feel like it's weird to be new to popular VTubers and just say hi. Like you've been following them. I mean, that's just like how it is with every streamer though. It doesn't It's just like how it is with every streamer. Just because they're an anime girl with big titties doesn't really mean that it's different. Do you like it, Chris? Or not? I cook sometimes, but I buy takeout more often. My pinky hurts. No. Dude, let's cut the talk with my wife. My microwave sees a lot of the... Yeah, no, that's crazy, bro. The aura turned off. The aura turned it off. Camera turned off. I missed it. Damn, bro. Well, I made it a rule. Every one backflip a stream. So I already did that, man. I'm sorry. I'll make sure to do it next stream. Hopefully the camera doesn't turn off. Good question. Good question, Rin. Maybe we shouldn't be together. Every time she says the word wife, it feels wrong. She's no longer my wife. We're separated in every sense of the word, except legally. Damn, man. She gonna tell us the divorce? Look, here's the thing, though. We're gonna get to a spot where, like, things are going good between us. Not our wife, but Rin. And then some shit's gonna hit the fan, and it's just not gonna be pretty anymore. It's gonna get sad. And then the fact that Jay said this is more depressing doesn't make me feel any better. You have children? No. I couldn't. No. She didn't want me to do it. Good thing we don't, because we're putting that poor sucker through some traumatic experience if we had a kid. And we were together like 21 years? Man, we're a terrible person. I want to say, like, more than half of those years, we aren't even happy. Yeah, we don't have kids, bro. I do see how having a kid would be a reason enough to make a couple stick together, at least until they grow up. Or they're grown up. Never been in that position, though, so I wouldn't know. Besides, some parents give more weight to their own situation than their kids. True that. The silence lingers for a moment before the waiter comes. Waiter! Spaghetti. She ate spaghetti. She's adorable. Itadakimasu. We're eating. It's a little spicier than what they were at the server. What they did with the baby. Alright, that's our dinner. What are we doing now? Heading to your place? Oh, we're gonna talk about her dad. Following on, I did. Where's your dad's diary? The autumn of the year before he passed. There was none of the eccentric writing that you showed me before. Takes a moment to shake her head. Strange? Why not? She raises her gaze to me again. You said that you wanted to know about him. I don't think she cares about her dad anymore. Like, she does, but not in the way that we think she does. Like, you can get so much out of reading his diary than the stuff he's published. I don't think she wants to discover that side of him. Oh. And slowly lowers her fork. Uh-oh. He regretted his marriage. Yikes! See, I knew something like... This is depressing. That was the reason they even got married in the first place. That's terrible. That is wild. She was an accident. Maybe that's why she asked if I had any kids. No, that's not why. that went way over his head. That is not the reason why. Believe me. I gotta wake up early tomorrow. Chris, Ego, are y'all still here? Do y'all think she's streaming today? Yes or no? What was the reason? What was the reason for what? For the divorce? Friend said something at the library before. Suppose the dead can't talk back no matter how much we may want them to. She asked about the kids. What was the reason? Oh, she was asking because the reason why our character thinks she's asking for the kids is because She doesn't want the kids to go through what she is currently going through, or what she did go through. But I feel like the reason why she asked is to get into under our pants because she likes us a lot, in fact. So she's not asking out of the kids, supposed kids. She just wants to freaking bang us. Is what I think it is. It kind of seems like a pattern with these cases within the game, not IRL, obviously. Damn. Yeah, that would be too sad. There were broken families to begin with. She was in an accident. Her mom abandoned both of them. And dad was a terrible, crappy father novelist that just ended it all. She wants me so bad, Mario. Here, I'll give y'all y'all's time. What's up, big dog? Sorry I'm late. Trying to get in Nova's pants, and well, you know how that goes. I don't know how that goes, but I hear how that goes. I never tried to experience it or never tried it, but knowing Nova, yeah, I can see it. It's fine. You're excused. Did you have your time, Chris? Oh, wait. Hold on. It was a quote from you. My bad. Oh. She wants me so bad. No. That went way over my head. I'm sorry. Nah, he rejected me. Buddy. You're the... No homo or homo, depending on how you want to look at it, depending on how you feel today. I know for a fact that you can be the more dominant one. And you're saying Nova rejected you? For some reason? Even if your mom abandoned you, or if your dad regretted his marriage, that has nothing to do with your value. Parents don't have the right to determine their child's worth. You're you and no one. I actually got money though. No one's birth certificate comes from a price tag. Yeah, that's true. For example, having a good time during dinner for the first time in months, and it's thanks to you. She's gonna blush right here. Watch, blush more than she already is. I can be Nova's tough cookie to crack. Lol, get it? Okay, yeah, I do. I don't know why, but Nova doesn't want to crack me. Yeah, y'all can hash back and forth over it. I'm good. She lets out a little chuckle. That's true, but you're pretty. Bringing about who has the biggest misfortune can be entertaining when the company's good. Yeah, we know. She takes a deep breath and smiles. Sometimes she looks way more mature than she gives off for, that I give her credit for. That's true. I'm a middle-aged lecturer who has done nothing of worth in his life. You want me to add more stuff on top of that? Yeah, talk about your wife that you freaking... Never mind. I'm just as I seem, a walking billboard of misery. Does everyone in your chat crack each other? Does it seem like that, Chris? If so, I'm gonna have to nuke everybody. Or nuke everything. Nuke chat, nuke Discord, everything. If that's what it looks like. No comment. Fuck me. I would say yes, but I don't partake in any of it. At least a lot. I'd only crack Nova and Poogie Mario. You didn't let me finish. No, I don't crack anybody. Only my waifus. I do feel like we have some strange connection, and I think it's this the dream. Conditions in which we grew up are kind of similar. Oh, except from that aspect. His eyes wide and spread. Lies? You're calling me a liar? Gonna get got before someone trying to crack me? Dude, honestly, probably already happened. You just didn't feel it. They're all bark, but like no showers. Welcome to the gang. Hey, yo, what? Oh, man. I don't know, man. I don't run this place, apparently. So I really can't say. I if anything, I probably have like the least say here. Rin's smile like looks genuine. Oh no. I want to say like out of everybody in chat, not currently here, maybe 5, 6 of them, including you, Chris, are normal. Big Dog, you're special in my heart. Nova is Nova. Alejandro, we already know he's for the other team. Walking out the door right now. See you later tonight, I guess. Baka. Oh, so you're playing hard to get. You're a tsundere. You still got the whole house to yourself, Mario? When did I mention? No, I don't. Ego, you missed that window. You missed that opportunity, bruh. You missed that opportunity. And a special, you say? Should have texted me earlier. You still home alone? And I would have been like, yes. I'm at rock bottom. Wait, what did it? My wife left me this morning. I'm at rock bottom. Don't sound like the victim. You're literally the perpetrator. It's my fault, I suppose. No, it definitely is your fault. Scratch the suppose. Yeah, it's all on me. Yeah, no. It's literally you. Get away from me, Rin. I'm a dangerous alpha male that's hit rock bottom. We both deceived each other, and now we'll never really live as a couple during all these. Yeah, no, that's definitely one of the crappiest relationships in my entire life that I've ever witnessed. I think we're both share the blame. Yeah, but what you did was disgusting, man. Take a sip of the water and try to quench my thirst a little. But it's my fault in the end. I make no excuse. There you go. Are you sure you shouldn't go after her? Dude, it's already gone. I'm telling you, we tossed that thing in the freaking fiery pits of hell. That relationship is never coming back up. Now, neither of us feel anything. Yeah, literally. There's only a divorce paperwork to do now, so nothing else. So it's down again and silent for a moment. She's low-key like, yes. Nah, bruh. You fine. I like her design in this one a little bit more than I did in Shakespeare's. But Sumo still tops. Sorry for bringing it up. I don't mean to make you feel uncomfy. That's fine, bro. We're going to crack later on. I know for that. For a fact. Still yapping. You got mad at me? No. This had nothing to do with staying at your apartment. Don't worry, it has nothing to do with it. Someday, if I ever feel like talking about it, I may tell you if we are. It's not like I like that comment or anything. Oh, are we? Are we what? She called me Nods. Coming back from my lurk to say freak you. What did I do? You just said to say it. You just came back to say it. Anyways, going back to what? Lurk. All right. Adios, buddy. Still chewing on the last of her spaghetti. The waiter bows and leaves us their service with a smile. Suddenly, a thought dawns upon me. What do we look like to the people around us? Like a couple? No. You probably look like father and daughter. If a man and a woman with such a clear age gap are eating together, it's reasonable to assume that they are yeah. Yeah. She's wiping her mouth with a napkin. Nova's back and he's gone again. Yep. It's nothing. To the outside, it looks weird. But between us, I don't think it's going to be that weird. I do feel bad for her having developed feelings for us, though. I seemed confused by it, but I couldn't possibly pay her. For the moment that we were presented with the bill, she panicked a little. It reminded me how innocent she can be sometimes. She'll be graduating college soon enough, though. Wait, what year is she in? Jay isn't here, damn it. No, I think we got her 8. No, she's 20 or 9. No, she's 19. Oh, where did I get that number from? Sumomo was 19. Or Kana was... I don't know. I gotta ask Jay tomorrow. Strikes me that the Rin I'm seeing today is a very fleeting thing. She's gonna be like, how can I ever repay you? Don't worry about it. I have decent chap would shoulder the bill. It's fine, dog. Oh, I said you better invite me again. Yeah, you can. Finally, a smile born. Yeah. She's not even smiling. We both walked together at a much slower pace than we were on the way to the restaurant. The night sky is cloudy and not a star in sight. What is she gonna say? Am I maybe being a burden? Nah, bruh. I mean, actually, she's helping us more than she realizes, I think. She looks clearly crestfallen. It's literally distracting us from everything, though. Ah, you good, bruh? It's not a burden, and neither are you, actually. That place is pretty comfortable. It's almost hard to believe. We walk while... I think he likes the fact that her dad does not have a good life. Or didn't have a good life until he died. Reading his diary, I somehow felt like he was writing directly to me. To the way I'm feeling right now. I don't think she likes that. He wrote nothing about you or your mom. I get the impression that it was an extremely personal diary, just so you know. But, yeah. I'm not gonna come here and tell you that there was nothing wrong with that man. But I think that he may be the one who understands me the best right now, funnily enough. Damn, the dead can relate. Hashtag relatable. I feel the same anxiety and frustration like haze in my head, too. Felt like he was putting to paper exactly the way I feel. So it's not a burden, really. I'm just actually thankful for you letting me be there. I'll walk you home. She can be like, do you want to sleep with me? We're going to walk away. She can be in the dialogue is going to be like, she grabs my hand as I try to walk away. I can see a yellow glow from the moon around the edges of the particular thick cloud. Oh, actually, I think we're going to dip here then. See you in class tomorrow. Oh, no, she's not going to try. Had a good time. Oh, look at her date. Yes? What? What you're reading was written by someone who lost sight of all paths other than taking his own life. There's a distance between us. Oh, I thought she was going to try to get into, like, try to flirt with us a little bit more, but she's actually telling us to not chase her dad. Pretty sure. She doesn't want to end up. She doesn't want us to end up like him. Feels like a glowing light. Wait, what? It feels like she's glowing with a light of her own amid the sea of dark. Romantic.
這いつくばってでも現実に帰ってくるために死を見に行っているんです。
Yeah.
おやすみなさい。
おやすみ。
また明日。
また明日。おやすみ。She's so kawaii desu. Fix your stream, still blurry. Fix your stream, it's all blurry. Have you tried changing the quality on it? Or is it actually low quality? We're chilling. Those words resound in my mind, but in the end, it's just death to find out this destination for old and tired themes race around inside my head. How should we live? How should we die? It's true that Shuho chose death in the end. He actively rushed towards it. But was it really because he lost sight of the alternatives? No talking about quality, Mario. Fix your stream. It's all blurry. What do you mean by all blurry? What do you mean by all blurry? In the mailbox, I find a letter from the law firm. I have a conversation with a dead and lifeless Shuho, a meal with a young Rin. Each seemed like a contract between life and death. Both encounters had the same timeless, almost magical feel, as if destiny was speaking right into my ear. Ding, 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 ding. Oh my god, beautiful soundtrack. Oh, never mind, it's fixed. But as soon as I step into the house, I suddenly pulled back into that pool of misery I've been swimming with for years. For years. I weirdly opened the envelope. It contains a list of things that settle for the divorce. First and foremost is what to do with the house. Will one of us end up owning it, or will it be sold to the money distributed among us? It's all bullshit. Don't feel anything for this house. I'll give it to her if that's what she wants. Then she can bring that lover of hers over. Damn. Yeah, I forgot she cheated. I have windshield wipers on my eyes. They're called eyelids. I don't really care if I'm living alone. The letter states that my replies must be in writing via email or letter. I want to get this over as soon as possible. At the very least, I have the right to do whatever I want with my time. If I leave it all to the lawyers, I'll sign whatever they need as long as they leave me be. Decide what they want to say. The lawyer can take care of the absolute pain of the situation. Yeah, this guy's completely done. There are some for my wife, but most of it is just junk mail. And gather all together and throw them into the garbage. Yeah, this guy's done. Am I living for anymore? What am I trying to protect? I actually felt alive when I was with Rin, but all it takes is stepping into the place where my spirit slowly degrade back into its miserable state. Keep repeating the same question myself, knowing I have no answer. What up, Carl? How's it going, Carl? How's your day been, bro? Nothing would be different in the world if I wasn't in it. Forget the world. Even here in the classroom, nothing would change. All I do is regurgitate grammar rules like a machine. I'm merely a spectator as a body teaches out of muscle memory. I'm fed up. This is the professor that I would hate. As Shuho said, I lost something that cannot be recovered. It's been good. Nice, dude. You in summer? Is it summertime for you? I'm losing whatever it was that I should have expressed in writing all these years. I am well aware of this. Shuho is the one who showed me. Yeah? Nice, dude. 2 days when I could simply continue to exist as an incompetent lecturer reciting the same lines year after year. I don't want to go back to that, the soulless version of myself. I don't want to let Rin see me like this ever again. I can't even look at Rin way anymore. After work is done, I go straight to the studio. Going back home or to the library is no longer an option. I'm desperate to get back to the studio as soon as possible. I'm on my way at right. Is bro good? No, I'm not. When I arrive in front of the building, I take out my phone again. My message was been read, but Rin hasn't responded. I wait for a while, start staring at the screen. I'm here. Can I go in? She reads the message, and a reply comes for a moment later. Sorry for the late reply. Go ahead, she responds. After reading her answer, I step inside. I sit in Shuho's desk and continue to. So what is he doing? Is he just reading, or is he actually gonna write something? Because this whole thing was I want to write, but he's not writing. He's just stalking somebody's diary. Now we're gonna read this again. Yeah, just like I thought, he was thinking the same things. The words I'm looking for are right here. Only I'm aware of this emptiness that every day brings. No one around me realizes. The way they all ignore the context is almost frightening. Mario, can you play Half Sword someday? Yeah, I'll consider it. It looks fun. Is there anything I've learned from selling books is that the world is full of more blind people than I ever thought. It's thrilling. This is what he was thinking about. Writing books that anyone can understand is a good way to make up dumb money. Damn! They fly off the shelves, I would know. And then there's a blind fools who's fashioned themselves as critics and not even know how to say that. Your work with the smuggest of grins and not an ounce of self-awareness. The kind of amateur that likes the length of their criticisms and directly proportional to the quality of their arguments. All they know how to do is leech off of the work of other people and reap the benefits like a swarm of parasites. So appallingly shameless that I'm almost impressed. Serious question, Mario, do you only play anime games? No. I can play other games. I'm watching at 1630p. How about you up the quality, dog? I can play other games, but I don't know what other games to play, you know? How is it possible to write such garbage and sleep well at night? Well, they never even dare to spout their garbage to my face. They annoy me to no end. They're the scum of the earth. Kept turning the pages. His raw thoughts and complaints continue. Stop it. You think I can't torture myself enough from writing? Should I start playing Valorant or Rainbow Six Siege? Those are the only like other than anime games, the only like multiplayer games that I really do play is like Rainbow Six, but I haven't touched that game in ages. And Call of Duty, but every Call of Duty sucks now. Don't play any sports games. Dude, you better consider Half Sword or I won't follow. No! Please, dude, don't leave me. I'm sorry, I can't afford it. I'm as mad at the people around me who would greenlight such trash as I am at myself for writing it. That's why I keep rewriting it. So that's the real reason behind the revisions that earned him to. Oh, he was just scamming people. Damn, I'll never forget the panic on their faces the moment I did all those revisions and prohibited them from putting the old versions on the shelves. One after another, they came to try to persuade me. All of them blew in the face from repeating themselves. That's crazy, man. This guy's scum. But so is this guy right here. For a while after that, all the publishers were scared. He's like a stubborn kid. The corners of my mouth twitched into a smile. I'm on the verge of getting a new PC. I get a buyer for the I have now. When I get if you get it you're down if you I don't even know what if I get it you're down to play other games like Lethal Company and other stuff like that. I mean, not I'm tired of Lethal Company, bro. I can't play that game, but I'm down to play any other game. Like if there's another friend swap game, I'm down to play it. But I can't do Lethal Company. I can't do Repo. Those games are like not even fun anymore. But yeah, I'll be down to. After a while, they got used to even that. I see it now. Human beings are made up of, to conform to being unhappy. At some point, I became homelessly numb to my own lack of happiness. Was at the end of the road for us. The more we live, the more we become with misery. The longer we remain in this mortal coil, the more misery seeps into our souls. Mario, I work with my dad and try to guess his job. He's a landscaper. You go ahead and mow grass, cut grass, trim bushes. Knowing all living things are headed this way, is there any meaning? Is there any meaning to this life? Life itself? Is there anything that matters? I know the answer. No, there's not. Was I right? Stereotype much? Was I right though? I don't know if that's racism or not. No, wait. Let him answer. Was it right? He wrote the last part many times, but each iteration looks more erratic and error-filled. Yeah. Not racist. I know my people, man. I know my people. This is what he should have shown to the public. He should have abandoned his pride and laid down all that weakness and anger for everyone else to see. Maybe he admitted to himself the damage of being afflicted upon by the thoughtless criticism of those who didn't even understand his struggle. Maybe he wouldn't have lied his way to the grave. Yeah, no. I can't, bro. I'm just saying. I know my people. I knew it. If it wasn't that, then he would probably be helping his dad with like maintenance work, like kind of like a handyman for either cars or something house related. Other than that, I think that's it. His boss pays me $100 every Friday whenever I work, but my mom takes 50. Why does your mom take 50? She's not working. The next page was written on the following day. I changed the bindings of all my works. But there was one I had to keep the same. My debut work. Sakura Gicho. I used to go to Yokohama back in my college days. Then you blah blah blah. In the afternoon, the sun is beginning to set by the time you reach Route 1. By the time you make it to blah blah blah, it's already night, so it feels like you stepped into a whole nother country. When I gazed at the cityscape by night, feeling tired of the travel and excited to be here, I truly felt like I wanted to be someone. To be famous enough that I couldn't walk around the city. Well, not even with all the money in the world. That's the place where I decided I'd get everything anywhere near once. That's how it is in my family. Is she gonna be paying you back? Like she's saving the money for you? If it's not Uncle Sam, it's mom. Unfortunately, it'll take me 2 months just to get 1K. Yeah, and you're not willing to sub to me with that 1K? Yeah. Screw that. Hey, at least you get the other 50. I didn't see a cent. It's true. It's true. Wrong. How wrong I was. Wasn't shallow enough for me to enjoy the throne once I was sat upon it. Not by a long shot. South Korean won? No way. By how much? Hold on. South Korea. South Korea. South Korea. Let's see. 2-1. Oh, wow. Czech. Yeah, okay. So I had a feeling. They were going to win, but Czech. I wasn't surprised. I was surprised that Czech got a goal. When did who scored first? Timeline. Let's see. Goal first by Korea. Then Korea, and then no wait, Czech scored first. Wait, it's going backwards. Hold on. Czech. Oh my God, Czech scored first on the 59th minute. Wow. So everything went down later in the like in the second half. Team moving mad like Blue Lock style. Oh, buddy, just wait till you see Japan. I'm a chunky bastard too, but this job is easy. I knew it. So, South Korea, they scored first. I don't even know how to pronounce this guy's name. That's kind of scary, though. Substitutions. They got rid of these bozos and swapped them in. I think FIFA now allows 5 substitutions instead of 3, which is cool. And then, wow, not even 10 minutes passed and they tied it. No goal, 78th minute, VAR. No goal after VAR. A goal for Czech is ruled out. Yikes, man. Offsides? That's an upset. And then Korea turns it around and scores in the 80th minute, and they just played defense the entire time. And they swapped out. Wow, they swapped out their tired players for new ones, and then Czech tried to do the exact same with one player, but that wasn't enough. And then their midfielder got a yellow card in extra time. Damn, dude. That's interesting, though. That's cool. 62% possession, 473 passes. Damn, dude. Should I gamble early? Are you talking about like World Cup teams? 15 shots, 8 shots, shots on target, 7-4, 62% possession. 9 fouls, 16 fouls for Czech. Yikes. 2 offsides for both corners. Yeah, no, sorry. Rest in peace, Czech. I'm proud of them. Kai, are you Korean? Are you Asian? Are you Japanese? What kind of Asian are you if you are Japanese or Asian? That's where all my mistakes began. Should I bet on sports? No. You're going to lose so much money betting on sports. I don't trust betting on sports. I gamble. I play a lot of gacha games. I don't condone gambling for sports. That a lot of that stuff is just a scam. Like the chances of you getting anything, no, not even worth it. Like Price Picks and all that stuff. Save your money. Save your money unless you're playing any gacha games, and that's the only thing that I really would. Stake? No, not even. No, I wouldn't at all. That is ridiculous. I would. The only time I would is if is on gacha games. That's it. I'm Jamaican, but pretend to be like Japanese. You're Jamaican. Ah, you're betraying your peeps. That's fine. You know, you can like Asian teams. That's fine. I go poo real bad. So you're an imposter. I have more in common than I ever thought. Turn to the next page and see his writing has turned to manic again. Seems like he had days where he enjoyed creating trouble for those around him just for the heck of it. In that sense, Shiho was ignorant of social norms. He just enjoyed breaking the mold to what I'm sure was his dismay for his publishing company. Listen to Jam Rock. Jam Rock? What's that? It almost seems like he feared being thought of as ordinary. And that's gonna be Rin, right? To Mr. Sorry for messaging so much. Perhaps we could meet today. I shall go sleep holy. It's 12 a.m. right now. You talking like an old man. It's only 12. Are you serious right now? I'm kidding, Kai. You have a great day, man. Appreciate you for hanging around. You have a wonderful night's rest, and I'll see you mañana if you are. You're a great woman. Adios. All right. Looks like we're gonna hit off again. This time she answered me immediately. If it's okay, I'd like to cook today. I think maybe I'll be back on it today. Her saying that she'll be there in 15 minutes probably means that she's already here. Got it. He's gonna walk out, right? Not in 15 minutes, literally right there. Just as I predicted, she's already at the rich. Dude, she's kind of crazy, no? You ending at 12? Probably. Probably. We'll see. I won't get as far as I can into this game. Hey, Rin. Konnichiwa. Fine shite. She's holding her bag with both hands. So we're going to the grocery shopping now? Oh, okay. Damn, you pre-fired that. You pre-fired me, huh? We went out again. Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh, she's rich enough to get that stuff ordered to her. Lucky. She pre-fired that too. She said before glancing up at me and giggling. And just sigh and shake my head. Let me see the bill later. Can't just let you pay. I'm the one at the job. That's true. But shut up. Okay, I'll let you treat me to the next time you're gonna tell me in advance. I'm not broke or anything. We're an aspiring novelist. Next time I'll let you treat me instead. I'll treat you to something nice. Longest I've ever stayed. I know, right, dude? You literally come in 10 minutes max. And then you dip. And then show up like 30 seconds mid-stream. And then leave. And then I end stream. It says neat as tidy as I remembered it. Though there doesn't seem to be much in this house to make a mess out of it in the first place. Does she know how to cook? Please tell me she's a bad cook canonically. That'd be awesome. I love adorable characters that don't know how to cook. Oh, this is where he used to live? For the books. So 3 rooms besides the living room. Pretty spacious. I'd wager there's a lot of people in Rin's age living in a place like this on their own. I want a room dedicated to books, though. Mario, are you afraid of bugs, specifically cockroaches? Dude, I freaking hate cockroaches. Like, I'm okay with spiders. I'm okay with, like stupid, annoying June bugs. And I'm talking about spiders that are, like, literally this big. I'm perfectly fine with them. I'll try to, like, catch them or whatever. I'm perfectly fine with any other freaking bug. Aside from anything that resembles a cockroach or is a cockroach. Other than that, dude, I would find ways. Like, if there was a roach that crawled onto my leg right now, I would find the quickest way possible to end my life in Minecraft. Like, I would bite my tongue, choke on my own blood, jump out of my window, land straight on my head. Literally finding the fastest way possible just to not exist anymore. Like, I do not want... even talking about it just makes me not like this place. Mario, I don't know why, but I really like anime military girls art. What is that? Got me hate cockroaches. Like, there'll be like a water bug that, like, is sitting or standing or whatever you want to say right in front of my freaking restroom door. I am not using that restroom. I'm holding that sucker in. When you say you hate them, you specifically mean the big ones, right? The baby medium ones? No, those are still bad. No. Nah, those are bad too. Because if I see them, then I start feeling it on my body and I feel gross. And even then, when I do feel that, I want to end my life. I hate all cockroaches. It doesn't even matter the size. I can't, bro.
先生におすすめされた作家を読んでいたら古いものが読みたくなって。
Wait, you let them live? No, I grab a can and spray from 30 feet away. I spray and sprint. Like, dude, you have no idea how fast I'm moving. You have no idea. Dude, I'm like the Flash. I'm like the fastest version of the Flash. But I'm doing like parkour around whatever's around me to grab that kill spray. Does the spray actually work? Dude, you have to soak that sucker. But sometimes they come in like foam and they kind of get like trapped or whatever, so that works. But sometimes it's just like a really like strong smell. Sometimes sometimes when you spray them for like a good 1 second and it's like a critical hit, they instantly turn on their backs and start like they start dying. Can you check main whenever you can? No. Because I feel like there's a cockroach there. And I'm not going to look at that. Actually. Is there a Alright, I'll stop talking about it. Dude, we can talk like talking about it's fine. But like have you watched Rick and Morty? Okay, let's not do this. I was okay with the other ones, but we're not doing that. She turns to me and gives me a look. Dude, that's like borderline, like... I don't even know what to say to you, Alejandro. The story goes after Akutagawa felt he hit a wall when he turned 30 after becoming famous in his 20s. He also got sick around that time. Two of them were in the 10 years apart, actually. Wait, what? The two of them were at 10 years apart, actually. And there was a period where she stopped writing novels. Even I wouldn't be able to show that on stream. I'd be like, that's too much. If I opened that shit would have cooked me. It would have cooked me. But I know what you mean by military girls. But, can't. That's not my cup of tea, to be honest. Well, then we're authors showed their... Okay, now we're talking about ourselves, pretty much. Interjects with nods and as I talk. And when the two of them met, Akutagawa told Shiga that he didn't see himself as a novelist and that he couldn't write. Well, that is my cup of tea. I mean, it's not bad. Like I could see where it come from, like where it's coming from. I don't know. I'm more into like the Jedi type of girls, anime girls. I think their translation was landmine anime girls. Like these. Yeah. I like these character designs a lot. Jedi. Girls Frontline. What is that? What is that? Perhaps he was able to take, to be honest, because he felt that they were the same situation. Kindred spirits and all that. Funny, isn't it? I mean, Akutagawa can't write. Who in the world can? But it goes to show just how serious the roadblock was in his mind. He's talking about himself at the end. Akutagawa Ryunosuke also killed himself in the end. Pages. W game with W girls. I think I saw that pop up on my Steam one day. I don't think I downloaded it though. Exilium is a game too. Collab with War Thunder. I think I saw that too. It reminded me of Nike, Goddess of Victory. But I don't think the gameplay is the same, right? Because this one's like a... Is it like a battle royale? You read Rashomon? War Thunder. I remember there was a guy always trying to make me play War Thunder. His name was Sam, I think. And I never played it. Never downloaded it either. I was not going to play a game about just tanks going at it. I played that on Xbox and I hated it because I sucked at it. I don't know about W game, but W girls. So you're LARPing. He had a little choice of means, whether fair or foul, because of his helpless circumstances. You could say that it was the plea of Akutagawa's self. Why do I teach classical literature? Is it because I wanted to be a freaking novelist and I just gave up my dreams? I raised my eyes on the pages and looked back at her in the kitchen. Oh, that is true. It's a different time of everything, pretty much. Doing what you love for a living isn't always the best choice. Many writers have shown us that, including your dad. Damn. You didn't have to add that. That's a little too much. Is it good? Comparatively small portions of the food in each of them add the luxurious air of the whole arrangement. It's duck and watercress stew. No, this is probably gonna taste phenomenal. The allergies are getting to me and are killing me. That's what happens when you cut grass, man. You're already on your summer break, right? So you've been working more than one. You've been working more, especially during the week. Kind of glass designed to let you enjoy the bouquet of the expensive red wine while drinking it. Definitely not the kind that you'd expect from a student living alone. On how did you buy all this? You can't just buy things this on your own, right? Okay, why did the music change? They make you verify your age. I know you're 20, but they still tend to at least ask when it's younger people. What? Like a company card you're on? Don't tell me she's been buying it with the credit card the entire time. Is there gonna be like debt? Oh. Kind of scared how he's gonna respond. This is where the bumpy road starts. He usually only takes me on Saturday because I can't go with him when he does big apartments, but does small houses on Saturday. I have no intention of preaching to you. This is her apartment, I remind myself. It's strange for me to be here in the first place. It's just that I look over the fancy dishes lined up at the table. I sense these gorgeously decorated and succulent looking dishes say a lot about the normal standards. I think spending money like this to treat people isn't going to do you much good in the long run. It's been 20 years since I started earning money, my own money. And I don't think I've bought anything as expensive as this wine for myself. Damn. then you're not treating me here. Rather, I feel like Hatano Shuho's the one inviting me for it. Don't say that. That sucks. Probably not what you want, is it? I know you made this with the best intentions, so I'm sorry for making you feel bad over trying something to be nice. Also, let me pay for the cost I want to pay. Damn, bruh. Come on, look at me. I really appreciate the sentiment. I do get mad whenever I get 50 bucks taxed. But if I say anything, they're probably going to yell at me. There's not much you can do. She's your mom. You know? They're either saving it for your own good, putting it to your side. That way you save your unintentionally saving 50 bucks while you just spend however you want with the 50 bucks that you currently have. Or it's literally you being taxed and they're just using your money. It just doesn't have to be this fancy. Remember today, and one day when you're making your own money, you can try treating me again. Hell, it doesn't even have to be me. I'm sure you'll understand how it feels to treat someone with the fruits of your efforts. They're using my money, Mario. So then you're not getting paid $100. You're getting paid 50. So I wouldn't say that you're getting paid 100. You just say you get paid 50 bucks. I mean, the least you could do is compliment her cooking, though. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. She's putting in a lot of effort, at least. Maybe she just saw my pride and accepted her goodwill without... I glanced at her and she's still looking down, looking heartbroken as she slowly carries it. Damn, dude. Or a better man, I could have gotten my message across without hurting her like this. We go on eating, an awkward silence hanging heavy between us. Thank you for this delicious. At least compliment, yeah. We made her feel so crappy. I feel bad. I mean, too. Wait, what'd he say? It's more like what? It's more like how he went about it. He's clearly older. Ren is younger, and we're over here lecturing pretty much like a little girl how to treat people working with your money and not your daddy's money. I know that's like super chopped, but that's essentially what it is. And he kind of, our character just has a little bit prideful. He could have gone directly, like, he could have easily, like, said it a little bit nicer rather than having her feel crappy, but... You need to blame yourself like that. I'd say you have very rough time without even... Yeah. Like heavily dependent, but not. All your classmates are pampered by their parents, even if they don't realize it. Even I was that way. Not bad to be supported by your parents. It's something we all go through. You had to grow up fast because of your circumstances, yeah. But it's not fair to be so harsh on yourself. Don't worry so much. This is where we say we don't. And if we keep agreeing, this is where it gets really, really awful for her. I'm able to when I'm unable to hold back my laughter, she glances up at me, an indignant look tensing her muscles. She's adorable. Oh, sorry, just that, well, considering how far apart we are in age, I thought that was a given. Besides, I'm a lecturer, and you are my student too. Yeah, this is where she's trying to break that bridge. My brother over here asking for money, acting like I get paid hundreds every job. No, I'm the only one actually. Yeah. I think I dug my own grave here big time. She's absolutely right. I'm awfully funny. It's awfully funny for Ren to be the one lecturing me in this situation. I guess I'm a joke of a social outcast. It's just as you say. I suppose we're all mad here. W. Alejandro. All was good. I'm still here. I just don't think Mario wants to talk to me, lol. What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to say? Friend wavered for a second and she swallows her words. I don't know, to be honest. See, now we're both now we're both acting like we just like, come on, bruh. Now we're acting like we just took off our clothes and just asking what's next. Like we're just standing all awkward. Hey, you're cute, Nova. Nova's not even here. Or are we talking about Big Dog? Watches me anxiously. Let me pay her before I forget. And let's not try to dwell on what happened tonight, okay? And I'll pay for the ingredients. And that's that. We'll leave it as behind. And if you think you've learned something for today and it helps you improve, nothing would make this old outcast happier. Aw, I got called cute. Dude, I literally called you a cute kitty cat when we were playing Withering Waves, but you kept denying it after a certain point. You're bipolar. Last time I heard that from a person probably 5 years ago. I literally said, oh, so cute when we were playing Withering Waves because you said that you were a cat. That is cap. Like when I was a student, I could have gotten by a whole month with this kind of money. Probably more than half of the total wins at the line alone. Oh yeah, never mind. You did call me cute. Exactly. What kind of game she got? She got the El Cinco. In a sense, I guess I was lucky. It wouldn't have been really lame to not be able to pay after all that. I had the money over as casually as possible, so she doesn't realize how I'm kicking myself on the inside. I said kawaii desu too. I think. Spending this amount isn't gonna affect me. Don't overthink it. Nova, guess who texted me? Who? Thank you. It's really delicious. I put my much lighter wallet back in the bag. Damn. Freak. I mean, Mario, how the freak did I don't know, but we're both. Noah probably sleeping. Yeah, he says he's got morning shifts now. What's up? What's on your mind? Spill the beans. Surprise us. Who texted you? Your girlfriend? Some things. What kind of tea she got? Green tea, oolong tea. After taking my time enjoying the tea, I get ready to go home. She's gonna ask for us to sleep with her now. This is where it happens. Actually, I'm sorry for souring the mood. I hope you can forgive me. Team Snapchat? I'm sorry, dude. No, I gave him that good get it and put it in. Oh, damn. You put him to sleep? Damn. Oyasumi nasai. Matashita. Oh, yeah. Classroom. See you tomorrow. Yeah, that's the last place he wants to be in. I can feel it. Oh, this is different. That was so pathetic. I almost broke into tears on the spot. It was so embarrassing. I didn't even know what to say. Couldn't reply to anything. It was so frustrating. I was so mortified and embarrassed. The last thing I wanted to show him was a childish blunder like that. That's sad. I go back to the living room and sit on the table. I'm sure the first thing that he felt when he stepped into this house was Hatano Shuho's shadow. And maybe that's something he didn't want to see. I was so insensitive of me. And I was acting so confident. Talking like I know everything, but he still managed to uncover all of that and put the kitty hat firmly back on my head. Can't figure out what my... Soundtrack is crazy. I can't figure out what my heart is telling me. Never felt this way before. Oh, I see. This is the first time anyone has ever gotten angry at me. Damn, soundtrack is amazing. If I had a father and a mother, do people live under the same do people living under the same roof get mad at each other like this and they keep on living together? Maybe I'm the one that's not normal. Oh, by the way, quick little intermission. If y'all want to help a little brother out, let's go ahead and drop a like. Let's go ahead and drop a like and see if y'all want to hype this video up with the hype button that appears under this video if y'all feel so inclined to. Yeah. Discord, bada bing, bada boom. Mr. Worldwide as I step in the room. I am a hustler, I'm a hustler, baby. But that you knew. Because tonight, it is just me and you. Yes, can do, Mario. Thank you, brother. Okay, you know I always appreciate that, guys. Appreciate that, guys. Hype that mother sucker up. Can't figure it out, and I doubt I'll learn much from reading Hatano Shuho's book in front of me resting on the table. I opened the little paperback. I got to the opening of the page of Rashomon. Rereading it has somewhat a habit of mine because of the helpless circumstances and no choice. This is where we wake up. Static. I don't know why I was expecting Static. I don't know why I get so tense when Static appears. After dinner with Rin, I find it hard to take off my mind off her. Keep wondering whether I took the right attitude today. She looked down the whole night. The second time she's gotten emotional in front of me. This is the first time when we went out of Shio's studio. She cried that day. She asked me to save her, clocking back tears, and her voice lowered in a murmur. The memory is still fresh in my mind. That was the last time we split. 1.4 thousand hype just for you. Thank you, brother. Thank you, thank you. Attaboy, Alejandro. The situation was completely different. It wasn't that serious to begin with. Children who feel rejected by their parents but are still unable to live without their support are often overcome by feelings of powerlessness. Tell us told as time. But is it really the same magnitude as the absolute shock of devastation she must have felt her father dead in the bathtub? I don't know if YouTube Premium gives me that or it's random, but you're welcome. No, so every single time, I think every single week, YouTube refreshes on your hype points. And what hype does for me is that the more hype points I get, the more my video gets pushed out in the algorithm. And it puts me in a specific leaderboard where other content creators around the same level as I am, it gets put like in the same like leaderboard there. And, you know, I'm probably at the bottom, but the more hype it gets, the more I'm up there and the more my video gets pushed and more people are able to see my videos and stuff like that. So it helps a lot. But I appreciate y'all for helping me out, guys. Y'all are goated. Thank you so much. It helps a lot. It just seems like the fact that the evening went so differently shows just to how she envisioned it made her really embarrassed and upset. Her sadness that day was caused by Shuho, and in a sense, I'm the one who caused it today. Worse, naturally. Anytime. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. My words are touching her hearts. That fact makes me happy. I didn't mean to do that. What happened? Back home, I found another letter of my wife's lawyer waiting for me. Oh, damn. We're getting closer and closer to the divorce. I found some documents that need my signature, some kind of declaration of consent, something about accepting the conditions they declare. I'm completely sick of it. That my time with Rin and my time with Shuho Studios, both of them rejuvenate my heart. I love getting kisses from my favorite streamer. No problem, brother. You better enjoy that moment, because one day I'm gonna be giving kisses to everybody in chat, and it's not gonna be filled with as much love as y'all feel it right now. So take it in, bro. Take it in. Screenshot it. Write it down in your diary, your notes, or whatever. Be like, Mario kissed me and I feel awesome. Don't worry. My mods are always gonna get it. And Alejandro, just because of that, dog, after stream I'll fix up your stuff. I'll fix up your stuff. I feel like I'm somehow being owned by the two of them, making me sharper and sensitive to what I'm feeling over my surroundings. I'm taking it all in. That's what I'm talking about. And this house just tries to dole at the edge, that edge. So this house is literally holding us back. Everything in this house clings to me, slows down the crawl. Stuff in what way? OG and stuff. He needs VIP. I'm only holding back on VIPs right now because I have too many VIPs that literally it just starts to look like my chat is only full with VIPs and mods, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna keep the VIP a little bit more. If you are talking about the OG tag, I already got it. Oh, nice. There you go. I'm sure that when morning comes, I'll buckle down. Wait, Alejandro, did I ever at one point ever make you mod on stream in this? Like at any point in time did I ever give you a mod role? I don't think so. Okay, then I think I'm thinking of another Alejandro. I need to start talking in your Discord server again. If you want, yes you can. Is it worth it? Most likely not, because Hot Dog is in there. And Alejandro doesn't know what things to put in there or not. I just literally had to delete something. But I think I gave you the authority, Big Dog. If not, then I'll give it. I'll ask. I'll ask. What's it called? I'll ask Nova or somebody else to give you the authority to delete some inappropriate stuff. Because sometimes it's just too much, and I'm like, I'm not trying to have all that at all. I have manager. I have manager, but I believe that is what you're talking about. It's just your chat is full of nonsense sometimes. Yeah. Especially because of, I don't know. There's some people that just take things a little too far, and I'm like, all right. Carefully put it in return envelope. You're your manager, so you have authority. So if you see something then you feel like, man, Mario probably wouldn't like this, then just delete it. You don't got to come to me about it either. Just be like, nah, not having that. Even if you feel like it's too much for yourself, like let's say there's too much cleavage showing that somebody sends like an image. If it looks too down bad and you think yourself that's too much, just delete it. I know you'd be busy, but I'd be wanting to talk and bother you and a lot of, but I feel like you're doing so I don't. No, like I for one I'm already bad at responding, and I need to get better at that. But I'm also busy with other things, so I try. But yeah, no, I get you. I try to be a little bit more active. I try to be a little bit more active. I need to. And sure, I washed and ironed myself. Although no one has forced me to do it. I'll change into the clothes and make me think gainfully. Feel alive like I do when I talk to Rain with their apartment. Just spend another day in vain. It's just work for day for work. But then why am I even doing it? It's what am I even trying to protect? I have no compromises to anyone but myself. So why am I going back to that miserable and colorless existence? Alrighty, and this is where we're gonna go ahead and leave it. I think we are Damn, we're not even halfway. Tomorrow we're gonna lock in. Tomorrow we're gonna lock in. We're gonna go straight into. Tomorrow we're gonna go straight into just straight into the game. I think. Yeah, we still have all of this for case 0 and nothing for case 1. What happened to Sans? Damn, you were here since then. Okay, so you are an OG. Sans is busy with other things, life, a kid, and lives in Denmark. So he's not here. When I start streams, it's already like him like the sun is barely rising, so chances are he's still asleep. You know. Alrighty, to appreciate y'all for hanging around. Y'all have a wonderful mother flipping day, and I'll see y'all next time. Thank y'all for hanging around. Adios.